Welcome fans and foes, viewers and haters. I'm your raging Canadian and here's today's review. It's been a long time since Hollywood brought new life back into an old idea. So, wait, what the heck am I saying? Half the movies of the year are the 3 R's. Remakes, reboots, or recycling bad material into worse material. Well, here's a remake to a classic that has some pop culture following to it, The Karate Kid. Now, it's been a while since I saw the original Karate Kid, but even so, the premise is not that hard to understand. A young boy gets the crap kicked out of him by bullies and runs into an old man named Mr. Miyagi, who teaches him karate through some unorthodox methods in order to defend himself. Thus, the Karate Kid is just that, a kid that knows karate. Wow, I didn't see that coming. If martial arts were a sport, which is exactly how they seem to treat it in these films, Karate Kid is as underdog a story as you can get. So the trailer starts out with the protagonist, insert name here since the trailer never tells us who he is, moving to Beijing, China with his family. His mother says, "I feel like we're on a quest to start a new life in a new land." Hello, unnecessary iconic words. Seriously, can you just throw those over anything nowadays? Maybe I'll say something like that the next time I have a stomach virus and I'm throwing up in the bathroom. That would help me feel better, wouldn't it? I'm on an adventure! It's gonna change my life forever. And in the end, I'll always cherish the friendship I have. Oh gosh, this isn't helping at all. So the protagonist, played by Jaden Smith, feels like he's not fitting in, but his mother reminds him that this is their home now. So while talking to a random girl, he gets attacked by a group of bullies who have gotta have some of the worst dubbing over their voices since a Godzilla movie. Not to mention that just talking like this doesn't make you intimidating at all. For crying out loud, Skeletor's more threatening than that. So the protagonist is getting his butt royally served to him by the bullies when they're interrupted by Jackie Chan's mentor character who decides to take them all on. Now, I've heard online that this guy is not supposed to just be a rehash of Mr. Miyagi. He's just got the same methods of teaching and a similar personality. But still, the thing that made Pat Morita's performance in the original Karate Kid is that you would never expect a guy his age to fight like he did. Jackie Chan may be around the same age Pat Morita was when he first started, but seriously, it's Jackie freaking Chan. What the heck else is he known for? The guy could be in High School Musical and all he'd be doing is kicking the crap out of Zac Efron. Hey, that's actually not such a bad idea. Alright, I'm kidding. This time. So Chan's character tells the protagonist that the bullies will leave him alone as long as he fights them in a tournament coming up. Naturally, Chan tells the protagonist he will teach him real kung fu. Wait a second, I thought the title of this movie was The Karate Kid. Why aren't you teaching him karate? Well, apparently the cast members have been referring to this movie as The Kung Fu Kid. So is he learning kung fu or karate? Make up your mind. Before you ask what the difference is, I looked up online literally typing in, what is the difference between karate and kung fu? Apparently kung fu has more techniques to it than karate does. So technically, this is false advertising. So Jackie Chan's character starts teaching the protagonist the art of karate fu, I guess, through strange methods like having to put on and take off his jacket. This is a tribute directly to the original Karate Kid, like how Miyagi had his student learn karate through painting a fence. Yeah, believe me, somehow it worked. So the two start training vigorously together in your classic stereotype montage, while Jackie Chan's character starts some inner monologue saying, "It lives in how we put on a jacket." What? I'm sorry, Mr. Chan, but I cannot understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. So after playing the same line like 8 times, I wish I was kidding, I finally realized what the character was saying. Kung Fu lives in everything we do. How we put on the jacket, it lives in how we treat people. Everything is Kung Fu. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Chan, but all I'm hearing is,
"You must feel the force around you, between me, the tree, the rock, everywhere."
This is turning something that everybody knows is a method of self-defense, covering it in a mound of BS, and somehow turning it into something philosophical. Kung Fu is in how we treat people? Well, he's got that one right. I've seen people treated with Kung Fu all the way to the frickin' hospital. Nobody's buying this, Pops! The trailer then finishes with the montage coming to an end and the protagonist entering the tournament. So what did I think? Well, I think the movie's made a great choice of setting the remake in China instead of California. The Chinese landscapes look fantastic. And I'm sure we'll get some great stunts in the film for what I've already seen, but the story looks about as lame as it can get. My rating? I'll give it a 4 out of 10. And remember, folks, movies are in how we put on our pants. It's in how we eat breakfast. It's in how I yell at the theater screen while watching Plan 9 from Outer Space. Really, you ask? Of course not. They're frickin' movies.